All right. All right. Once again, this is Professor Griff, and of course, I'm on at this unscrupulous kind of hour. We're going to be talking about the algorithmic mind fuck. We're going to be talking about algorithms. Yeah, not necessarily the development of algorithms, but a short brief, not today in the class, but a short brief history of algorithms and how they use this whole idea of the algorithm um, to basically lock you into a certain frequency and vibration in reference to using your auric field, using your energy centers. All right, we're going to be diving into that. And there's a few other things I'm going to dive into that I'm going to read real quick. It's a 2-hour class. The class is only $25. If you would like to join the class, I will send you the link, but my website is being worked on. So I'm going to give you my number. You can text me and I'll text you the information on how to get right on. All right. D-boy, is this music too loud? Or is it cool? It's not too loud. It's not overshadowing me. Okay. All right. Anyway, so let's dive into it. The name of the class is the algorithmic mindfuck. The subtitle is how they program you since childhood. All right, cool. All right, salute, good bro. Sunday, December 22nd, 7 p.m. It's a private Zoom meeting. This is not going to be on the internet. This is not going to be on the internet, family. All right? Okay. Just so you know, it's a private Zoom meeting. Whoever wants the class after Sunday, of course, you have to pay more. All right? That's just the way this thing works. All right. So now, what are we going to be talking about in the class? The algorithmic mindfuck, how they program you since childhood, is based on information that I've been studying for a while. One of the sources of the information is called the 2 books that I actually sent out, which there's actually 5 books that I studied to put together the course, plus some other information that I have. Is the Book of Wisdom. Now, if you don't have the Book of Wisdom, you can contact me to get the Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. Now listen, if you don't have these books, I'm not saying this is the end all, the be all books, but where we are now and how this thing is working out in America, you're probably going to need these 2 books way beyond Professor Griff's class. All right. So hopefully I can give you guys an example. Quan, was you able to get on? I did some things the other night to kind of see to give you permission to be a moderator. Let me know if you can get on. If not, I have to do some other things. All right. Anyway, you have to get the Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. All right, Quan, I'll meet you up tonight and we'll take care of that. My word. So we're taught in the lessons. Have you not learned that your word shall be bond, regardless of whom or what? And the answer is yes, my word is bond, and bond is life, and I'll give my life before my word shall fail. I'll hit you up tonight, Quan. Anyway, the Book of Wisdom. Before I dive into the Book of Wisdom, both Book 1 and Book 2, to give you details of what that's about, let me just read to you this, the thing that went out. Dear consciousness seekers, join us for an exclusive and transformative private Zoom meeting as we delve into the mind-altering depths of the algorithmic mindfuck, how they program you since childhood. A powerful session inspired by the Book of Wisdom by Harry B. Joseph, Revival of Wisdom. Hold on one second. Hold on. I just wanted to pull up the information so I'll make sure I get you guys the information on where you can go look this information up. All right. Hold on. All right, go on. You can go online and you can just Google Book of Wisdom. But go to the area where you see Book of Wisdom by Harry B. Joseph. All right. These two books is the basis, pardon me, for the talk. All right. So what I did was have people go through the affiliate link and that kind of thing, made the deal with them, sent them the information along with about 6 to a dozen YouTube links for them to study prior to the class. Now, this is not something Professor Griff is withholding where you got to get it after the class because it's something that you're paying for. No, the $25 donation that you guys make is for me to pay for the Zoom call so we can have the class. All right. The information is something that you need to take the class. All right. What other information that I have will be made available the day of the class or after the class. All right. So what we'll be talking about inside the particular class is for generations, systems and algorithms have on a subtle level shaped our thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs. So since that is happening, we need to figure out how it shaped our thoughts, how it molds and shapes and dictates our behavior. And then what do these algorithms have to do with our beliefs? All right. These tools have been weaponized to program your mind from childhood, steering your consciousness without your consent. Steering your consciousness without your consent. All right. So this is happening without you even knowing it. So what I'm trying to do is get you to understand what's happening and then how you can counteract what's happening. All right. Okay. So that's what we're doing on Sunday. There's about 24 different things I'm going to talk about that day, with showing imagery, decoding the imagery, dealing with symbology to let people know what's going on, the who, what, when, why, where, and how, and then to give them the tools to counteract that so we can reprogram and reset, hit the reset button as far as controlling, I call it mind output. All right, mind input and mind output. All right. In this session, we will begin to critically process the deprogramming. We have to unlearn in order to learn, unpacking the covert psychological tactics that they have shaped your reality and transforming your consciousness we have to transform your consciousness to reclaim your mental sovereignty. All right. I know a lot of people talk about sovereignty, but unless you claim this, all right, then what good is the paperwork that you have in your safe or in your back pocket or in your wallet or whatever? All right. We have to be able to reclaim that. And it's a beautiful thing that it's coming a few days before Christmas, because the holidays are something that we're going to go over so you can know how to reprogram yourself in order to detach yourself from these unholy days. I don't want to spoil your Xmas day or any of the other days that you might celebrate. All right. I'm gonna pause on that so y'all can think for a second. I don't want to mess up your holidays. So what I'm doing in essence, basically, is letting people know that, look, this is what's happening. And because it's happening, this is the reason why you don't even question the things that you believe anymore. And that's one of the main questions I'm going to ask on Sunday. Philosophical essence. Can y'all write that down? Philosophical essence. Philosophical essence. Can we write that down? All right. Go on YouTube and look up philosophical essence. That particular body of work will give you a peep into the idea on how this programming was done from the very beginning to now. All right? Okay. Hold on 1 second. You'll see somebody's at my door. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I operate in code between code orange and code yellow. Or code yellow and code orange. For real. As a firearm instructor, I teach. You're not anywhere. You're not within 3 feet, 1 to 3 feet of your hardware that you get from the hardware store. All right? You follow what I'm saying? All right. So I'm just saying to you. All right? And then you have to know that, keep your head on a swivel. We'll talk about the firearm stuff in a minute. I gave that free firearms class over the last month and a half, 2 months, and I didn't see y'all in it. It was a free class, fam. Anyway, let's move forward. So, this challenge that we're going to have moving forward, moving through the holidays is going to be a very difficult one because we tie the holidays into something religious. We tie religion into something spiritual. We tie something spiritual into our trauma. We tie the trauma into our collective experience as far as the ma'afa is concerned. If you don't know what the ma'afa is, please look it up. We're going to go over that on Sunday. All right? Okay. Now, we're going to uncover the hidden mechanisms behind societal conditioning. How does society mold and condition you? Now, sisters, can y'all help me out on this? Especially you, Quan. When you jump in the shower and you wash your hair and you want to put some conditioner in your hair, right? What does the conditioner do? Anybody on IG or YouTube, y'all can help me out with this. What does the conditioner do? God forbid if you put relaxer in it. LP, what's good with you, bro? No, the class is coming up, Miss Lee. It's on Sunday. But you missed the firearms class you did. Right. Serenity says it softens the hair. All right. So another word for soften, we could say it weakens the hair. Hebrew Boo said it's supposed to soften and detangle. Those are the words I'm looking for. It softens the hair and it detangles it. It makes it more, quote unquote, manageable, if I could use that terminology when it comes to our hair. But it's supposed to make it manageable. It's supposed to relax it, make it more manageable, and it's supposed to detangle. Well, what about the hidden mechanisms behind societal conditioning as it relates to your behavior and how you think and how you interact with holidays, how you interact with worshiping gods that are not yours? Let's talk about that for a minute. Everybody take a minute, press the pause button, and think about all of the particular beliefs that you have, present tense, that are not yours. You're right. Tavistock Institute of Technology. I taught about that years and years ago. I will be talking about that on Sunday also. All right. If y'all want to get in the class, my phone number is 678-557-2919. Text me right now. All right. The class is this Sunday at 7 o'clock. It's only $25 to get in the class. All right. You could play Cash App or you could go through PayPal. Any book recommendations? Yes. Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. Those are the books that I'm using for the class. Book of Wisdom. All right. All right. So if the the conditioner is supposed to condition you, it's supposed to relax the hair, detangle the hair, make your hair more manageable. Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. All right. Of course, in the class, you get the Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2 ebooks discounted. All right. I do have an affiliate link, so hit me up. All right. Explore the profound insights from the Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. We're going to dive into both books. We're not going to go over the entire books. We're going to dive into them and piece them apart. All right? Everyone that signs up for the class will get the ebook, Book of Wisdom 1 and 2, of course, for a discount. All right? All right. Number 3, engage in exercises to deconstruct old patterns and build a liberated mindset. You cannot plan to do anything different with the same mindset. You understand what I'm saying? That's like buying new clothes and putting on the clothes with an old dirty ass body. No. Go wash up first. Damn, at least get the important parts. All right? Assalamu alaikum, Nia Muhammad. This class is this Sunday. This Sunday at 7 p.m. All right? This Sunday at 7 p.m. and it's $25. It is the algorithmic mind fuck. We're going to detangle. We're going to deconstruct. All right? We want to find out the hidden mechanisms behind societal conditioning. All right? And then we need to look at the past. This is the formula that I'm using for Sunday. We need to look at the past in order to understand how it's happening in the present as we speak, in order for us to change these things in the future. All right? Quan said, I make my own conditioner with natural ingredients, and I don't use shampoo because it strips the hair. Thank you, Quan. See, Quan got that good hair. All right, now we have to understand how this is being played out without you knowing. All right? So this is not just a meeting, it's the beginning of your transformation. So look at this meeting on Sunday like you're hitting the reset button, all right, before you make your New Year's resolution, so we can make a New Year's revolution, all right? I'm not trying to sound like the Christian preacher on Sunday, all right? But you need to make a New Year's revolution as opposed to a New Year's resolution. What does resolution, the term resolute, mean? Thank you very much, Quan. Hit the like button, fam. Do not forget to subscribe and share. All right? Sunday will be the algorithmic mind fuck. And fuck simply, this is the English language. We're going to go over the English language Sunday also. We're going to dive into some words that we need to use some other words in using those particular words. Fuck, fornication under the consent of king. What does the term fuck mean? We're going to dive into that. Why did you need to have permission, i.e. or via your marriage certificate, like your birth certificate, in order for you to get married? All right, and what does the king have to do with your union with you and your wife? Hence the term fuck. All right, thank you, yoga. All right. All right. Like I said, if you would like to take the class, text me on my jack here, 678-557-2919. Quan, can you put my phone number in the chat over there? All right. 678-557-2919. What we're going to have to do is we got to dive briefly into the English language on Sunday. We got to deconstruct some of these words and start using other words. For example, I notice a lot of people are not saying good morning anymore because we know what that term, what it does, what it means, all right, the historical meaning of that term. A lot of people are saying grand rising. The energy is rising, all right? The vibrational pitch that you need to set your day on, all right? We don't say hello anymore. We might say peace or greetings, or I heard some sister breaking down the whole idea of saying we're blessed, or I bless you, or it's a blessing, all right? There's a lot of words we don't use anymore because now we're truly trying to understand that the English language is codified and it's laced with spells, all right? Some say peace, some say hotep, some say shalom, all right? But there's spells in the English language that we need to deconstruct, all right? Now, family, just a side note, I don't want people to constantly go on these Zoom calls and you don't get anything from it, all right? Go on the Zoom calls, and have whoever's conducting that send you some free information, all right? Send you out a packet later on to give you some research material, all right? We're setting a new precedence for these classes that we're having on Sundays, all right? January 12th, make a note of this. I need you to make a note of this. January 12th, all right? We're doing a preparedness class, all right? We're doing a preparedness class on January 12th, all right? Make a mental note of that. You'll see the flyer. You'll see where to register for the class. All right. Key Yafa. Thank you very much. She says, definitely don't use blessed. I've replaced it with blissed. Okay. All right. So as we grow intellectually, spiritually, as individuals, and as a collective, let's understand the particular dynamic in what we're dealing with. All right. They've locked us into a certain frequency using their language. In order for them to pull that off, they had to strip us of our languages, plural. All right. There are 1,000 different dialects on the continent. All right. Of which one of the ones we used to use is a spiritual language, because the universe doesn't speak in English, it speaks in frequencies. All right. They took that ability away from us to speak in a language that connects with the Most High. This is why we need to call on our gods using our language. AI is already making us lazy. But do you know the codes that they wrote into AI in order to make us not only lazy, but mental slaves again? So the AI thing ain't nothing to play with. Hypnosis with Kindle, peace, good. So let's understand that particular dynamic. I am only doing my part. I'm having the class, all right, or setting up the classes. The deconstruction class, which is the algorithmic mindfuck, and then the preparedness class. The firearms class was free. So this is what we have to do, family. All right. If you would like to support what we're doing, please join this class. Let me get you all guys on the list so I can send out the other information from you. Kingdom Mindset said a change in our music too. All right. There was a change in the music from 432 to 440. We need to go back from the 440 back to the 432 and all the other frequencies that we used to use in order to put in our music to resonate with the God frequency. All right. Peace, Star Duster. We need to talk about who are the crystal children? Who are those chosen ones? All right. Because they're the ones that's going to usher in, all right, in order to guide us through these ages. And I'm not talking in code, fam. All right. Thank you very much. Technology is just like history books. It's based in the author and the program developers. That's what it's based on. Who is writing these codes for AI? All right. Who is writing the algorithm codes that lock you out of certain things? All right. Online. Because I can send something out right now, and once the algorithm gets a hold of it, it redirects it and takes it somewhere else. All right. Any questions on what we're going to be dealing with on Sunday? All right, I have one other thing to read. It says, greetings, truth seekers. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt gratitude to each of you for the commitment to truth seeking and seeking truth and expanding your understanding. Your decision to learn, question, and uncover deeper knowledge is truly inspiring and it fuels our collective mission to raise the consciousness and empower our minds. All right. At Sirius Mindz and on the masses, we understand the power of mutual exchange. A mutual exchange. All right. I click on, you see that Professor Griff is on, you come on, you lend me your energy, I lend you mine. It's a mutual exchange. I set up the classes, I pay for the books and material and put my energy in doing the research. I give it to you. You exchange by paying the $25 and paying some damn attention to what I got to say on Sunday. It's mutual exchange. That's how it works, family. Someone sent me a message that says, why we got to pay for truth? Because I started to curse. I said I was going to mind my language. Why do you got to pay for truth? Because you too busy being fucked out of your lies. You pay for lies. You pay for somebody to keep rehearsing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to you, and you pay for it. All right? So you got to take that same energy and that same couple of dollars that you pay somebody to lie to you. Now you got to pay for somebody to tell your ass the truth. Why is it so difficult for me to answer them kind of questions without using, these choice words that I got to use? But that's the kind of madness people text me. Why do we got to pay for truth? I see you pay for lies every day. You pay for lies every single day. So someone like Griff got to come along and help correct the madness so you can donate to the research team so we can put together the truth for you to get you to understand there's no such thing as Santa. Now, why? I thought that was an old conversation. You mean to tell me you still hanging stocking stuffers and shit on under your chimney, and you still waiting on December 25th for Santa to come down your chimney and bring your child toys? Come on, stop that. You see, that's the algorithmic mindfuck. The algorithm is at work. It's there in your educational system, political system. It's there in your dreams. It's there in your language. It's there in your music. All right? And this is what we want to try to bring you up to date on so we can deconstruct the algorithm. All right? So we can reprogram the algorithm so it can work for us instead of against us. Shout out to the microphone fiend in the building. You're addicted to social media? Well, I think you need to go on a media fast, a social media fast. All right? Because we're in front of screens all day. Screens. Television screens. Programming you. Computer screens. Programming you. Cell phone screens. Programming you. All right? You have to have some, if not crystals, some kind of idea on how to deconstruct the madness. All right? You think you're smart enough to know that it's going into your mind and you reject these things consciously. Well, how about those things that go into your mind and your spirit on a subconscious level that you don't know about? Like, for example, how many of y'all are nodding your head to this beat that's happening behind me? Be honest. How many of y'all didn't even know that it was playing? But because I changed the hertz to this particular song to 432, where it feels good when you hear it, it's not bothering you. It's not upsetting you. Even if I go turn it up, hold up. See, this is a vibe. It don't bother you. It's how you program the music. You understand what I'm saying? You got to go back over your songs and reprogram the thing and bring and set the thing at a certain level as far as the hertz are concerned, where it doesn't disturb. Now, this should make you want to do something like this, or nod your head or pat your foot. You understand what I'm saying? It might even make you want to say, yo, Griff, send me that beat so I can spit something over it. That's cool, too. Yeah, that's going to cost you. That's a mutual exchange. I'm just saying. Let me turn this back down. See, I'm turning it back down because I don't want y'all to get caught up into that, because I got something to say. All right. Where's the microphone fiend at? Sound triggers change. Sound triggers emotions change your frequency. Mr. Microphone Fiend, did you get my song that I released the other day called Ascension? If you haven't got the song Ascension, do me a favor, fam. Support your brother. Go get the song from Bandcamp. ProfessorGriff.bandcamp.com. ProfessorGriff.bandcamp.com. I'm sure y'all can remember that. Let me put it in the chat. Professor Griff. Bandcamp. Bandcamp.com. The name of the song is Ascension. All right. What I did was I began to put together albums that are affirmation albums that we can recite some of these things to ourselves to raise not only our Kundalini energy, but raise our vibrational pitch into the mind of the Creator. All right. There ain't nothing more difficult than what the preacher and the reverend and the pastor is doing on Sunday by the recitation, what the imam is doing in the mosque, the recitation of scripture or the Vedic text in the temple or whatever, the recitation of these things, all right? You said, when are you and West Coast Cam can link? I tried to link with Cam. I sent Cam a track. Cam got my number. I haven't heard back from Cam. I'm like, yo, Cam, I'm here, bro. I talked to Crank Lucas the other day. Crank Lucas is supposed to be hitting me up. I'm still waiting. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Crank Lucas. All right. Do I have a link for Sunday? Yes. You got to text me, and I will send you the link. My phone number is 678-557-2919. All right. So let me finish reading this. Your contributions play a vital role in sustaining this work. If you feel moved to contribute, donations can be made via Cash App, $ Professor Griff. That's not why I'm on here today. I'd rather you, as opposed to you donating to me, pay for the class. Let's get in the class and let's dialogue. You can pay via PayPal. All right? Hit me up, 678-557-2919. I'll send you the link. Pay for the class. I'll see you on Sunday. Let's make it happen. Every contribution, no matter the size, helps us to continue the mission of educating, enlightenment, and empowerment. Together, we are building a community rooted in knowledge and upliftment. Thank you for your integral part of this particular journey. Stardust, I got you. All right. Your support, whether through energy, engagement, or donations, means the world to us. Please support the classes that we're giving on Sundays. We're doing it on Sunday. I want to make sure everybody home. Everybody at a church. Everybody's relaxed. At 7 o'clock, you already ate. You got the remote in your hand, about to watch the game. I want to catch you before that. Before your ass doze off in the chair after getting stuffed. All right? Okay. Any questions for your brother, Professor Griff? Yes, it's my new song is on Bandcamp. Go to www.bandcamp.com and find Professor Griff's channel. All of my songs are there. The Asapo Soul album is there. The first single from the Asante Soul album is there. It's called Ascension. All my other albums are there. The Energy Code is there. The other stuff is there. All right? Any other questions? The gun classes, I'll be giving the gun classes again. But listen, when I put the word out about the gun classes, if y'all don't respond, what's the sense of me doing the gun class if only 2 people are going to be in the class? Luckily enough, I got a dozen people in the free classes, so we good. Family, come on. I'm doing my part. You got to do yours. How do I feel about Jaguar Wright? I was just on a program with Jaguar Wright. If anyone want the Zoom call that me and Jaguar Wright was in together, hit me up. My number is 678-557-2919. Jaguar Wright is absolutely correct. They're tracking us, not only via our cell phone. We'll talk about that on Sunday. Anyone else? Any questions? PJ, Patricia Johnson. From a book of our ancestors, we are not allowed to read Roget's International Thesaurus 6. Okay. Can you send me that information, Patricia Johnson? My phone number is 678-557-2919. I got to look into that. Me and Killer Priest should link. I love to link with Killer Priest. Can y'all give him my phone number? 678-557-2919. Let's go. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all straight up about Professor Griff. All right? This so-called New Year's coming in, which it ain't really a new year. I'm operating on some other stuff, 13 moon cycle, but we'll talk about that later on. But I'm ready to get active. All right? Let's get active. Let's make it happen. West Coast Cam, Frank Lucas, Killer Priest, it don't matter. Let's get active. Come on. Yes, we are going to talk about mind control. We're going to talk about Project MK Ultra. All right. Project Paperclip. We're going to talk about all of that on Sunday. Any more questions for your brother, Professor Griff, before I get out of here? Remember, family, the Sunday, December 22nd, 7 p.m. All right, the algorithmic mind fuck. Oh, give thanks. You like rewatching the old videos? Yeah, I've been at this for a minute. All right. Namaste, Professor Griff. I'll be in the house on Sunday buying my son a spot too. All right. You got my phone number. Hit me up, and I'll send you the information so you to get a ticket to get a seat in Sunday's class. All right. My phone number is 678-557-2919. Some of y'all are asking me questions that only Jaguar Wright can answer. I can't answer those questions for Jaguar Wright. I know what me and her got together on Siddiqui Bakari's platform on a private Zoom call and talked about. I can send y'all that information of me and Jaguar Wright. The other stuff, you got to ask Miss Jaguar Wright. All right? I'm glad you put that in the chat, Stardust. 2025 equals 9. All right? You see the 9 on my ring finger? The 9. 9 is completion. We're going to dive into aspects of numerology and the number 9 on Sunday. All right? Oh, give thanks, Stardust. She said, I'm getting the song as a gift. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And family, don't get it twisted when people put their palms together like this and bow their head. It's just the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of the brain coming together for synergy. That's all it is, fam. It ain't nothing spooky. It ain't nothing spooky. How do you feel about Christianity? Christianity was ours before them other people took it. All right? That's ours. All them spiritual concepts are ours. Until them people came along, we were studying Christianity way before we met them other people. Not the Christianity of today. All right? No. Not churchianity. Christianity, not churchianity. Anyone else? HG said 9 is the 9th sphere, the number of Mars and the warrior. Thank you very much, HG. Really appreciate you. Exactly. Some of us operate on a whole different calendar as opposed to the Gregorian calendar. We need to come out of that. But see, that's what I mean by deprogramming yourself. Come out of the algorithmic mind fuck. Thinking it's only 12 months to a year when we used to have 13. The 13 cycle. Even mathematically, it don't make sense with the number 12. With the Gregorian calendar. Blissful bundles, gifts of joy. You've been seeing 222 all week. That's deep. Check out King Simon and ask him what did the 222 mean. Lloyd Strayhorn or one of them brothers that study numerology in that way. I'm not a numerologist, so I'm not going to go off in the areas that I'm not really well versed in. I know some basic stuff. I can have the conversation, but yeah, that's not what I teach, but it's a beautiful thing. All months was 28 days. What happened? If all of the months were 28 days, what happened? New Year in the middle of the winter is crazy. Thank you, King. Kingdom Mindset. The New Year was actually April 1st, according to the Gregorian calendar. Now we could pull up other calendars and we can show you how all of that is out of whack. This is why we are kind of off, because we're not in sync with the natural rotation of what's going on as far as the planet is concerned. All right, I got two text messages for the class. I'm going to send the information to them individuals that's hitting me up right now. We have to begin to deconstruct the algorithmic mind fucked, family. Everything from what you eat, what you put in your temple, all right? We have to question everything. Why do you celebrate what you celebrate? You're right, the female is the cycle of life every 28 days. The moon cycle. What about yaga to help one with becoming one? Yaga or yoga? Yoga is not the only thing that we use to become one with the self. All right, let's break that down just a little, not a lot, fam. Don't get super deep on me here. All right. Yoga is the journey of the self through the self, back to the self. I'm going to turn this music down so y'all can hear me real clear. What did I just say? What did I just say? Yoga is the journey of the self through the self, back to the self. All right? Exactly. Thank you very much. That was deep. I like that. Get a tarot card reading by me. Said the real calendar is on the shell of the turtle too. When you look under the turtle and even on top of the turtle. You see, but this is the sacred science that our people used to use. All right? The sun tells the time of the day, the hour, Horus. All right, Heru. The moon tells the time of the what? Month. And the stars tell the time of the what? Come on, fam. Let's get back to who we are. We used to know these things, didn't we? Didn't we used to know these things? Let's get back to these things then. All right. Yoga is Eloha or Dahath, Dahath, Eloha or Da'ath. Is it Da'ath? Okay. B Mac, peace with you, man. Salute. Door of L, peace. The cells, the self. All right. See, a lot of our people that are on here, we already know this particular science. We got to put our collective minds and energy and spirit together like we're doing now and go get our people. There's scientists that are on here right now breaking this down. It's probably nothing new to them. I'm just saying, let's go For the people that don't know, let me meet up with them on Sunday at 7 o'clock. Get them the information starting out with the Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. And if you don't want to participate in the class, just hit me up to get the books. Is that cool? That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. Shout out to Miss Ladybug. I'm cool like that. What's a book that explains the Gregorian calendar you've never learned? What book breaks down the Gregorian calendar? Hold on. Hold on. Looking on my bookshelf, I did have a calendar book that broke the Gregorian calendar down. Go look at what is the name of the documentary film? The Esoteric Agenda. Can you remember that? The Book of Wisdom, you have question marks. Easy, your Rumble. Yeah, hit me up 678-557-2919 to get the Book of Wisdom, Book 1 and Book 2. All right. What the Esoteric Agenda? Write that down. Go on YouTube. Look up the Esoteric Agenda. All right. Okay. All right, fam. Any more questions for me? If not, I'll see y'all on Sunday. Once again, to get in the class is $25. I'll send you the link. Hit me up right now, 678-557-2919. I'll get the link out to you. Let's make it happen. Of course, the Book of Wisdom, we'll make sure you get it for a decent price. All right. Y'all know I'm gonna look out for my people. So yeah, got you. All right. All right. I might be coming back on tomorrow to talk about some other stuff that just came up. All right. So we're gonna dive into this. All right. Someone asked me to speak about the Billy Carson thing, but no, I'm just not. I can't speak on that. I'm not into tearing another black man down for the mass consumption of them other people wanting to see black people at each other's throats. You understand what I'm saying? No, not gonna do that. So I'm not even gonna speak on the Billy Carson thing. Now is the time, I think, for Billy Carson to press the pause button, pull it on back, get your research together, and go make it happen, go, bro. Wish you well. If you need some information from your brother, Professor Griff, I got you. You understand what I'm saying? That thing that you was involved in over there with them other people, that shit is light work. Yeah, just a double meaning. That shit was light work. That shit was light. Light work. Yeah, that was an easy payday for you, bro. Light work, man. Thank you. Anyway, family, this is your brother, Professor Griff. I love y'all to life. Shout out to Quan for coming on. Starduster, really appreciate you. Microphone Fiend, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate you. All right. I'll be back on tomorrow, fam. All right. My phone number is 678-557-2919. All right. This is Professor Griff. Remember, this Sunday, the Algorithmic Mind Fuck, 7 o'clock. All right. It's a private Zoom class only. All right. This is Professor Griff. I love you all to life. Revolution is not an event. It's a process, fam. Peace. All right, Quan, I'll meet you up a little bit later on. All right, peace.